What's up, everybody? Chris Record here, and I want you to join us for maybe like 30 minutes or so, as long as this goes. And I'm hanging out with some of my friends here in beautiful Scottsdale, Arizona. And in a minute, I'm gonna actually show you the background here. I'm at Marketer's Mansion, hanging out with Aaron, hanging out with Damien, hanging out with Lawrence. And we're gonna talk to you about this brand new revolution. It's the e-com flipping revolution. And I'm gonna talk to you about how people are literally flipping e-commerce sites and they're generating revenue from it. It's amazing. In fact, hanging over here, I'll come back to Aaron in just a second. But Aaron, how many sites have you flipped so far with Shopify?
3 sites so far.
3 sites. A total, how much money for flipping them?
90,000.
90,000, and that's just in profit from flipping them, right? And that's not even including the profit from the store. So we're gonna have fun. Woo! That fire got the fire going. Let me go ahead and really quickly flip the screen around, show you the view we have here. Hanging out here with this epic backdrop. Check it out. Beautiful day here. Epic sunsets in Scottsdale. So that's our backdrop. That's what we're going to be looking at. But of course, what we want to do is we want to spend a few minutes with you guys. So if you're watching this replay, take notes. It's going to be very, very valuable. If you guys are just now logging on, whether you're watching replay or not, comment below and let us know who you are and where in the world you are watching this. So real quick, let me explain to you a high level, and then I'll pass the phone around and we can actually do some Q&A with you guys and teach you how to make money on a very high level, okay? What we do is we choose a niche that we think is going to be profitable, probably like a sub niche. Something like an example Aaron will show you is that Aaron got into the fitness niche, but fitness, instead of being general, he got literally into some sub niches inside of fitness, like waist trainers, fitness leggings for women, stuff like that. So you pick a niche, okay? Once you get a niche, you build a brand around it, a logo, a store, stuff like that. But you don't need to know any code. You don't need to know how to write code, anything. We use Shopify as the platform. It's all plug and play. You just upload a logo, upload some stuff, and it's easy. Then, after you do that, after you choose a niche and you build a brand around it, you go and you find products on our wholesale sites. We go to sites like AliExpress that you can literally just go pick and choose products that you want on your site. You don't have to have any inventory, and you don't have to handle any of the shipping, nothing like that. Very simple process. You just find products from good vendors to feature on your site. Now you've got a live site, everything's working, right? As soon as somebody buys a product from you, you go ahead and go to the wholesaler, you submit the order, and that wholesaler will drop ship that product directly to your customer. So you have no overhead, really, right? Very low overhead. What that means is that you can scale like crazy. That means if you can figure out a way to make $1,000 a day, you can quickly scale to $10,000 a day because you don't have as much of a financial burden, okay? So that's what we're gonna teach you. The concept is very, very, very powerful. Okay. Again, you find a niche, you build a store and a brand around that niche, and then after you've built the store and the brand, then what you do is it's all about advertising. What we do is we run Facebook ads targeted to that audience, okay? That's something that we're gonna teach you in some future presentations. You'll be able to watch that. We run Facebook ads and we literally dive right in and we teach people how to be able to drive massive traffic to your store. You choose a niche, you build a store, you fill it with products, and then you run Facebook ads directly to it. Now, once you get that process going, you're running these tiny little $5 per day ads. That's it. $5 per day, $5 per day. Once you go from one ad to suddenly two ads per day, 2 $5 a day ads, then 3, then 4, then 5. And next thing you know, your store is starting to do 10 sales, 50 sales, 100 sales. Well, once your store starts generating revenue, now, did you know there's investors out there that are always looking to buy cash flowing assets. They're looking to buy cash flowing sites that are generating revenue that are automated. And that's exactly what we're going to teach you how to build. We're going to teach you how to build cash flow positive, automated Shopify stores in multiple niches. What you do is you build a site, get it up with some volume, and then you flip it to an investor. Then you build another site and you flip it, another site and you flip it. And that's going to be one of the biggest trends in 2017 is going to be e-com flipping. We're calling it the e-com flipping revolution. So here's what I want to do. Most of you are probably watching this on replay, not watching it live because it's from my fan page. So take notes on this next session. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pass the phone around and ask each person to just kind of share a little bit of tips about who they are and a little bit of their testimony, a little bit of their story. We have some power hitters here in the audience. Everybody here has done 6 figures, right here at the Marketer's Mansion. And, you got Lawrence Aponte over here. He's famous for somebody that went literally from a $7 an hour job, got involved in e-com, and absolutely blew it up into multiple six figures. Got Damien, used to work at a corporate America job, very prestigious place. Damien went on and did over $100,000 in a single month. And you got Aaron over here, aka Mr. Flippa, who's now been flipping sites successfully, $20, $30, even $40,000 per site, successfully flipping these things, done $250,000 in total revenue from all of that. Powerful, powerful things. So that's what I want to quickly pass around. Actually, let me start with Aaron, because Aaron today got a chance to hang out with him. He did a testimonial video for Techademics. He's making things happen. What I want you to do is just listen to what he has to say. He's going to quickly tell you who he is and exactly how he's been flipping sites. You guys can learn a lot, so don't leave this live stream, and make sure that you take notes. And at the end, when these guys are done, we'll probably go ahead and do some Q&A and watch a beautiful sunset. So here you go, Aaron. Introduce yourself.
All right. What's up, you guys? My name is Aaron Burton. Based out in Los Angeles, now living in Phoenix, Arizona, with Lawrence Aponte, Damien, and Rustlin. We're basically all marketers living together, making things happen with Shopify. It's a great mastermind environment. What's up? But yeah, I basically just build stores and I flip them afterwards, just like what Chris said. What's up, Justin? What's up, guys? What's up, Soden? Thanks, guys, for joining the call. But yeah, it's a very simple concept. Once you basically get your store, making a certain kind of income, you can basically, flip that asset once it's, reached a certain, revenue point. And that's basically what I've been doing for the past 9 months. And it's been pretty profitable for me. And, I'm still in a learning phase. So, there's always something, more to learn about any kind of industry you're in. And, it's a blessing to be in this position and to be surrounded by such a talented group of individuals, not only at Techademics, but also the Marketer's Mansion, which is basically where it all started for me.
So tell them about your stores. Tell them like you did when we did the video. What kind of stores, what kind of niches, and what's your revenue? And
okay. So the first store that I sold was actually a fitness store. And with this store, I actually went further into the niche, and I started selling women's fitness leggings. So my main hot seller was fitness leggings. It was actually a pretty simple pair of leggings as well. I'm surprised that they were actually selling at the time. But that store went on to do about $70,000 in gross revenue, and then I flipped that one for $30,000. Should I tell them about the other stores as well?
Yeah, tell them whatever you can.
All right, and then the second store that I sold was in a similar niche. It was in a kind of similar to the fitness niche. It was based around waist trainers, and that store went on to do about the same, about $69,000. And that one actually sold for $40,000 in the space of 3 months, which was pretty impressive. I never thought that would be able. I never thought that would be possible. But it happened. And then the last store that I just sold recently was actually a shoe store, and it was a general shoe store for print-on-demand shoes. That store sold for about $21,000, which is pretty cool. What's up, you guys? Yeah, so the last two sites that I sold were flipped within a space of 3 months, and that's usually what I go for now is build the stores out for 3 months and then flip them within that time frame. I'm actually planning to flip another store in March, so that should be pretty fun. And yeah, I just keep building more stores and just keep flipping them. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
So we'll come back.
Okay. Got Big D.
Big D.
Hey guys, hope everyone's having a great Thursday. My name is Damien Coughlin, born and raised in Ireland. Moved to California about 4 years ago, working in Silicon Valley for a tech company. Learned a lot of tremendous value and knowledge. And one of my passions was always to set up my own business and create my own brand. And I did a lot of research into the internet, and I followed Chris Record and Lawrence Aponte and a few other people. So I was looking at the numbers, looking at forecasting and seeing what was hot in the industry. And I came across a company called Shopify. And In 2017, it is projected that we're going to do about 1.3 trillion. So e-commerce right now is really hot. We've seen recent, Warren Buffett with his getting rid of a lot of his stock. This is the hot topic. So we're all here living in Arizona. I moved to Arizona with some like-minded individuals, and we started masterminding. And I'm about 5 months into e-commerce now, and I've done about $240,000. My specialty is a general store, and I also have a very unique sub niche where I actually design my own custom jewelry. So that's one of the necklaces. I won't show you exactly what it was, but we're all about creating unique products and creating and maintaining a competitive advantage over our competitors. And that's why we have Aaron here, who, we all have unique skills. So Aaron is all about flipping. I'm about creating brands, marketing, and diversifying. And we talk to Lawrence in a minute. He's all about Facebook ads and about, innovation. So guys, I encourage you guys, if you're not doing e-commerce or you're interested in, doing something else besides a 9-to-5, I encourage you guys to take that leap of faith. We have got industry leaders here. We have got a wealth of information available. So now is a great time. We're 2 months into the start of the year. I recommend you guys to take that leap of faith. So I'm going to pass on the phone right now to Lawrence Aponte. Lawrence is the man behind my transition into e-commerce, and he's going to give you a great piece of information right now. So thanks, guys.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Lawrence Aponte here, and for those of you that don't know me, quick story overview of myself. Literally, just less than 3 years ago, I was making just about $7 an hour, working at an oyster, a seafood warehouse, shucking oysters. And the crazy thing is, I'm actually allergic to them. But to kind of fast forward into this, I've been doing e-commerce now for about 18 months, and man, it just has been completely life-changing. I kind of started on Facebook, just kind of got targeted for an ad, and the ad really resonated with me, and I ended up doing some reverse engineering and came across something where you can literally design your own products and sell to the masses. And that's kind of what I got into. And literally once I started my e-commerce journey, 14 days in, starting with no prior experience, we had generated over $10,000 in sales. Then we, fast forward to our 90-day mark, we did over $100,000 in sales. And now 18 months in, I'm about $100,000 away from crossing $1 million. It's definitely life-changing. E-commerce is something that you can just kind of plant your flag in right now and just kind of ride the wave and go forth with it.
Awesome. So tell me a little bit about a little bit more about, I know that's your story, but a little bit more about maybe your stores or anything that you've done. I know you don't like sharing all your specific niches, but what is some sort of inspiration in terms of how people can get started? Where should they get started right now? If they're watching and they're brand new, where should they get started to be able to have results like you've had?
Yeah. Simply put, a lot of the training that can get you started, you can find through Techademics. The concept is really simple. We have these suppliers where they have an array of products, millions and millions of products that you can use their picture, put it on your website, and then we use social media to drive traffic to our website and sell to the masses. So all of this complete process you can definitely find in the Techademics back office. There's tons of free training, and there's different levels and programs that you can actually dive into it.
Awesome. So an example of, give a couple examples of niches that people can maybe get into, even if it's not competitive with something you do, but just giving people an example. What do I even sell? Okay, so I start up a store. What do I even sell? Where would I even get started? What niche?
Yeah, so when I first started, I didn't even know what a niche was, right? I didn't really understand the concept of a niche. But then once I did, the first niche that I actually got into was the Puerto Rican niche, right? That's my nationality. I'm Puerto Rican. And I actually created this custom necklace, and I sold it to the Puerto Rican community, right? So it was a community that I know and I resonated with, and actually the original ad that I got targeted for on Facebook was a Puerto Rican shirt, right? So I kind of went in that direction, and it was something that I knew, and I knew there was passion around. So there's nationalities that is obviously a great niche. Then any niche that's there's passion behind, such as dog breeds. Like as you can see, we have little Chihuahua, right? You can go after Chihuahua lovers, right? Anything that has passion and that people will go after.
Awesome. Okay, so I'll come back to you guys in a second. We'll do a bit of Q&A. So if you guys are with us right now, we're going to do a couple of fun things. First, let me turn this around, show you. This is the view that we have right here at Marketer's Mansion here. And this is North Phoenix, kind of Scottsdale area, hanging out. So this is a beautiful view that we have here in the background. And one of the ways to network is just to go fireside like this, hang out, and hang out with Chihuahuas. That's how we make our money. We just hang out with little guys like this. But that's exactly what we're doing out here, just enjoying the views and network. One of the things you want to do is you want to get around successful people. You want to get around people that are not only generating 6 and maybe 7 figures online, but you want to get around people who are willing to share. And that's why I like hanging out with these guys. They're all willing to share. So each one of these guys right now is sharing things, very, very personal, sharing it open for you here on this live stream. Now, here's a couple of questions I want to ask you. So, and by the way, first things first, I usually like to give away something for free if you guys want. So here's what I'll do for free right now. Since my new course hasn't launched yet, I've got a new Ecom Power Sellers course launching March 1st. If anybody right now, here's what I'll do. I'll pick a few people from this. If you would like to get my Ecom Power Sellers course free, and I haven't already given it to you, I've been picking people from the comments in every single post I've been making. Here's what I'll do. Anybody who shares this today, I'll have my assistant go through over the next few days, even if you're watching the recording. If you click share on this right now, share it on your personal profile, we get a notification on the fan page of everybody who shared this. So go ahead and share it and just hit the share button, okay? All you gotta do is share this right now, and what I'll do is I'll have my assistant go through. She'll pick some people to be able to give my course for free. It's gonna be about a $2,000 value. You'll get it before everybody else even gets it to the public, and all I ask for in return is a testimonial. So share if you wanna get a chance, and then also after you shared, to make it easy so we can find you, can you put the word shared in the comments? Share it and then just put the word shared, okay? So I know you've shared it. Okay, so I want to talk to you about this ecom flipping thing real quick, because these guys right here are obviously sharing, and they're giving you a lot of value. The reason that flipping makes sense is because there's 2 types of ways you can build a business. One, you can create an ecom store that's kind of like a job. Okay, you have to basically manage it like a business every single day. Okay, you got to show up every single day. You got to manage your ads, manage your products, manage the inventory, manage everything, right? And then on the other hand, you can actually build a site and you can flip it to an investor who will pay you top dollar for it, and then they manage all that responsibility, and you just get a bulk sum of cash. Now, you're not going to get as much cash as your retail sales. Let's say you do $100,000 in sales on a store. Well, right off the bat, you're going to have cost of advertising, and then you're going to have cost of your inventory. The products cost money. Then you're going to have cost of shipping, and then you're going to have cost of your team. I'm imagining you're probably going to have a virtual assistant to handle customer support for you, and maybe another virtual assistant to handle order fulfillment. Even though you don't have any products like in a warehouse, when an order comes in, you still have to basically copy and paste over that customer information and have that so that the vendor can send it. And even though that seems easy, imagine if you're doing that hundreds of times per day. That's just a lot of work. So you hire a couple VAs, so you have a team. So remember, there's 4 costs there. The cost of your advertising, the cost of your goods, the cost of shipping, and the cost of your team. So even though you might make $100,000, maybe your profit margin is maybe only like $25,000 per month on something like that, or $25,000 total, whatever it is. Now an investor is going to take a look at that actual net revenue after all the expenses, and the investor is going to give you a multiple of that revenue. So investor is going to say, listen, I'll buy this cash flowing asset from you for a multiple times your earnings. And now if you get a good savvy investor, an investor might be willing to spend as much as $50,000, $75,000, $100,000 for a site like that. And that's the power of this. And that's exactly what I want to talk to you about is ecom flipping. I'm not sure if you can see this in the back, but it's just a beautiful sunset right there. Probably doesn't come out as good on live. The sun is setting over the mountains right there. This is a Lookout Mountain over here. Just a beautiful area. Look, the sky's turning purple right here. So you get to join us live as we witness a beautiful sunset. If you guys like sunsets like this, go ahead and hit the heart button. Hit the like and the heart button on your screen. So in summary there, here's what you do. You pick a niche, a niche that's like a loyal, passionate audience. What you do then is you build a store. So you choose a niche, like the Chihuahua niche. You build a store with a brand. And then what you do is you fill the store with products. These are not products you have in inventory. These are actually products that are just pictures from a wholesaling site. You find products that you think people are going to get passionate about. You fill up this store. Once this store is filled up with products, then you start running ads to it. As long as you can prove that you have a good store with a profitable, with a bunch of products in it that are good, that can make money, somebody's going to want to buy that store. Then it just comes down to the more profitable you can get it, the more money you can sell it for. And as you heard from Aaron over here when he first started, Aaron was talking about how he would build a store and 90 days later he'll flip it for like $30,000. So it gives him just a really nice six-figure income passively, and after he flips the store, he has no more management required for that store. So it's a fascinating concept, but in order to do this, you need two things. One is you need to know exactly all of the details you need to have in place so you can pass a store on to an investor. For example, what we're going to teach you is we're going to teach you how to be able to set up a new Facebook ads account for the store, a new Facebook fan page for the store, a new Google Analytics account for the store, new Facebook pixels in the store, be able to have your VAs on the store, everything set up so that it can essentially be transferred over to somebody new. We use a service called Escrow.com. And basically you put all your assets in Escrow.com, and then the investor puts their money in there, and then it basically, once both parties, everything's there that they want, Escrow basically middlemans the transaction. It's nice, it's convenient, it's simple, but most importantly, a lot of people are flipping their stores on sites like Flippa, which is good. It's a good way to start. But what we're doing at Techademics is that we're using business brokers. So we're actually using brokers who represent several multimillionaires, and they're going to basically shop your site for you. So once you get a site up and running and profitable, Techademics will use their listing site. They'll help broker this site for you. They'll help try to find a buyer for you. So as long as you go through our training and go through our education, we'll help position you to have your site sold, and then we'll help find a buyer to help buy it for a multiple times your earnings. And you definitely want to use a business broker because they represent buyers who are like millionaires who just want cash flowing assets. They just want an automated business that they can run. And we're going to show you how to be able to set this up. And this is what you want. You want a step-by-step structured system. So here's what we've done. March 1st is the official launch of Ecom Power Sellers. Ecom Power Sellers is going to be a definitive course that I put together myself that is going to teach you step by step how to build Shopify stores and get them profitable. You're going to learn it all. You guys are going to love that course, okay? Then we have a program on top of that called Certified Power Sellers. Certified Power Sellers are going to be for people who come out to Arizona and take our 3-day certification workshop. It is a 3-day workshop where you can learn how to be certified to be listed on our broker site. Only certified power sellers are going to be able to list their sites on our broker network and only get access. We got to make sure you're trained. We got to make sure you have all your stuff together. If you would like to become a certified power seller, that program is available March 15th. Okay? So March 1st, Ecom Power Sellers launches. March 15th, Certified Power Sellers launches, and that's going to be we're expecting hundreds of people to basically come to Arizona and participate in this Certified Power Seller workshop. You're going to get a whole certificate, you're going to get access to our brokers, you're going to get access to our network, you're going to get access to our listing site, and you're going to learn exactly how step by step to build sites and flip them. And how many deals would you need to do to make it worth it? Just one. That's the power of this. Now, March 15th, when that goes for sale, Certified Power Sellers, we're expecting to sell that for $5,000, and it's good for 2 people. So for $5,000 for 2 people, you can come out to Arizona and participate in that. However, if anybody watching this live stream right now would be interested in being an early member of the Certified Power Seller program, if you're interested in flipping sites and you want to get some additional training leading up to that, if you want to be part of that, here's what we're willing to do, okay? Starting tomorrow, we're going to open up a handful of spots to some of you to be part of Certified Power Sellers. We'll give it to you for half off, literally half off, and we'll throw in VIP for free. And VIP is basically where we're providing lunch every single day, and you get to network during lunch with the power brokers and the power sellers. Phenomenal package. Now, I'm not going to go into all the details right now. I'm just giving you a heads up. For those of you, just so you know, so you're aware, March 15th, a $5,000 e-com flipping certification program launches, okay? But if you would like to be part of it before then, we're willing to give a select amount of spots for half off. Now, here's what we need. If you're going to be part of this, we're going to get all of you that join, we're going to get all of you on a private webinar, and we're going to walk you through the process ahead of time, and we're going to give you all a 90-day goal, maybe a 100-day goal. From the certification workshop, we're going to set you up with a plan to be able to build and flip your first site, okay? And how many deals would you need to do? Just one. We're going to teach you how to build and start flipping sites. This is going to be, listen, you're watching us ahead of the curve. Just watch. A year from now, everybody's going to be talking about this. But here at Techademics, we're going to usher in this new wave, literally teaching beginners, absolute newbies, how to be able to build a site and how to be able to scale it up and then how to be able to flip it. Build a site, flip it, build a site, flip it, okay? So this certification program launches March 15th. If you would like access to it before then, I'm willing to give it to you for half off. There's two ways to do that. One, wait till tomorrow. Come back to my fan page tomorrow and watch the replay. And I'll actually edit the description. So if you're watching this on replay, check the description. There might already be a link in there if you're watching on replay. It's going to go live tomorrow. It's only going to be for a handful of people to go half off. And because we only have a handful of spots in the certification course. It's a 3-day hands-on interactive certification workshop. It is crazy value. You're going to absolutely love it. Check this out real quick. Pattern interrupt. Check out the sky changing colors on us right there. This is the view right here. What do you think, Lawrence? Good view?
That is insane.
It doesn't look as good on the.
It almost looks fake.
It almost looks fake. Look at this view we're watching right here. You guys throw some likes and some hearts if you like this view right here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is this. If you're watching replay, then there should be a link in the description that you can click. If you're watching it live, just know this is coming out tomorrow. Now, if you are seriously interested, if you're like, listen, Chris, I do not want to miss out on this, then here's what I want you to do. Shoot me a direct message on my fan page, my Chris Record fan page, where you should be watching this from. Shoot me a direct message and just say, I want more e-com flipping information. And I'll have my assistant go through and review all of those, okay? Man, it's beautiful out. I don't know if you can see us in the background. It's just gorgeous. It's hard to be able to show on Facebook Live, but look at that. Beautiful. So here's what I want to do. I want to give you time right now to do Q&A. Let's hang out with you for a few minutes. I've got several 6-figure Shopify sellers right here. Techademics has grown incredibly. We are one of the world's largest e-commerce communities with over 100,000 members, active members. And then on top of that, we have a good partnership with Shopify, and we've grown from just 5 employees into a 4,500 square foot office, and then we outgrew that, and now we're in a 25,000 square foot office with over 50 full-time employees. We're growing like crazy. Our goal is to get to 250 employees by the end of the year. So if you guys want to team up with us, here's a great opportunity to come out, team up with us, and participate. So with that being said, if you have any questions, we haven't had a chance to answer any. If you have any questions, start asking them now or start giving us feedback. In summary, tomorrow you will get the opportunity to be able to join our e-com flipping certification program. We're going to turn you into a certified power seller, teach you how to be able to flip e-commerce sites for profits. How many deals would you need to do? Just one to make it worth it. We're going to give you a 90-day goal to be able to build and flip your first site from that workshop. We're going to give you access to power brokers to be able to help sell it. We're going to give you access to a team of power sellers that have already done it. And we're going to give you access to community resources to help make sure you have everything in place. Amazing stuff. You're going to learn a lot more about this tomorrow, okay? The whole page, the whole site, and everything goes live tomorrow. If you want in, then send me a direct message right now or watch this replay again tomorrow. Go ahead and save this post or do whatever you got to do. Watch it again tomorrow. I'll update it with a link in the description. Now is the time for you guys to ask questions, hang out with us, find out what we're doing, how we're making money, and take advantage of some free value and free opportunity. While I wait for questions, let me give you one more sunset view because it's just beautiful out there. Look at this. Watch. Boom. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, let's start taking some questions. Okay, some of you saying you want to watch the recording from the beginning. As soon as this is over, it should automatically go up as a replay and you should be able to watch again. Andrea says, how much in sales to flip? Well, we're going to start off with people. We're going to recommend you do at least $10,000 in sales before you consider flipping a site, because you want to at least be able to show a profit and loss statement, okay? At least $10,000 to be able to flip a site. But as we get going, we have realized there's a demand, believe it or not, of just people to build Shopify stores. So for example, if you just build a niche, build a brand, fill it with products, if you do all that work, there's other people in our community that would love to buy the site off of you before it even has a single sale. Before it even has a sale, you can flip a site. There's actually buyers. So we didn't know that that demand existed. So now we're probably going to open that up as well. We're going to open up a section that's going to have sites with no revenue and another section that are sites with revenue. So maybe you just get really, really good at building a nice branded site, finding good quality products, filling them all up, and flipping the site before a dollar's even done. There's going to be that opportunity as well. Stylishly Nasrola says, I just want more ecom info. If you want more ecom info, all you got to do right now is send me a direct message. We'll do our best. Hey, you guys, remember, my assistant is monitoring the comments and anybody who shares this live stream. So if you hit the share button, whether live or recording, if you hit the share button and share this and then comment below, say shared, all caps so we can see it, my assistant's going to be monitoring, and we're going to be picking some people to give ecom power sellers to you for free before the site even launches, before the course even launches. This is not our certification. That's just our basic course launching March 1st. We're going to pick some people and give it for free. All right, let's see. Do you only flip the site or the Facebook fan page as well? You flip the whole brand. Okay, so you're going to build a Facebook fan page, an Instagram account. You're going to have a separate Facebook ads account with a separate pixel for it. You're going to have a domain name. You're going to have a Shopify store filled with products. You're going to have a couple of virtual assistants that go along with it. And you're going to have all the supporting documents like a profit and loss statement, some screenshots of your store, all kinds of stuff. It's a full package. You're going to have a logo, everything. We're going to teach you how, step by step, how to have all of this. And it's a lot easier to put together than you probably think it is. Okay, what other questions you guys have? A lot of people sharing it. That's awesome. Everybody's saying shared, shared, shared. People are saying this is shocking. This is amazing. Is the ecom flip recorded? Can watch online in the back office? No, that's going to be a live event. It's going to be in Arizona, a live event April 14th, 15th, and 16th in Arizona at the Renaissance Hotel in Glendale, Arizona. April 14th through the 16th, a 3-day workshop. If you cannot attend live, you will be able to watch the live stream or the recording. So you don't have to show up in person live, but it will be available for you. More questions? Let's see, Techademics, increasing sales and upsells. If you have any questions for Techademics, email support@techademics.com. If it's a Techademics question, let's keep these questions about flipping. Dun, dun, dun. Peter saying, can you still join even if you only watch the training online? Yes. If you, literally, you guys, if you purchase the certification program for half off, if you guys get access to this for half off, if you're one of the lucky ones, you don't even have to attend live in person. It's better if you do, and I'm going to encourage you to, but you can go do the whole certification virtually from anywhere in the world. Okay? Let's see. The future is great. Can you do it live stream? Yes. Christopher says you're feeling a little stuck with Shopify. You know, maybe we can help you, but you got to ask a specific question, okay? Got to ask a specific question. Can brand new people do this? Yes, this is something absolutely for brand new people. Listen, trust me, I was asking Aaron this question earlier. Aaron, remember earlier I said, is this something brand new people could do? You said absolutely. Like this is actually something that somebody can just build a site, get some sales, list it for sale, right? The more revenue you do, the more you can sell it for.
Exactly.
But it's even somebody brand new could learn this process, right?
Yep.
Do you have to have a college degree?
No.
You don't have to have nothing. No college degree, no nothing. You could be a high school dropout and do this. How much is the certification? March 15th. The 3-day workshop goes live, available, like fully available to the public on March 15th. And we're going to sell it for $5,000. It's going to be a $10,000 course. So it's going to be a $10,000 course. We're going to go half off for the launch of it March 15th. What I'm saying to all you guys, if any of you want access to this early, I'll give it half off that. I'll give it for just $2,500. All I need is for you guys to wait till tomorrow. The page will go up. If you guys want to get in for literally, it'll be a $10,000 certification program for 2 people. We're going to discount it to $5,000 for that March 15th launch. But if anybody right now, if any of my followers or anybody like this wants access early, $2,500 just for the whole entire 3-day certification, learning how to flip sites, and we'll throw in VIP for you and a partner to be able to come to all the luncheons, food on us. Hit me with a direct message on my Facebook fan page right now so my assistant can review it, or wait until this tomorrow. This Facebook Live, the description will be updated with a link in it, and then you'll see me on my profile starting to talk about this every single day. Payment plans, I don't know if we have a payment plan, but if you can't afford that up front, we do have some funding options. Okay, so there should be a way for everybody to be able to do this. Can teenagers do this? Absolutely. Just today there was a testimonial of a. Do you remember the testimonial? Do you guys remember the testimonial of the guy whose kids? Brad? How old were his kids that were already making money? They were like 12 or something like 12. That. Like 12-year-olds are already making money doing this. It's crazy.
$300.
Yeah, they already did $300 selling T-shirts on a store. Listen, you guys, this is crazy. This is like levels the playing field for everybody out there. Jennifer says, how much is training focused on Facebook ads? Ecom Power Sellers launches March 1st. That has plenty of training for Facebook ads. There will be a free version and then a paid version, depending on what you want. There'll be something for a lot of Facebook ads training. That'll be a club for $100 a month. That'll have a lot of Facebook training. $100 a month, tons of Facebook ads, starting March 1st. Diane is asking why I'm so excited about this. Listen, I've been doing this for years, and I've never seen the average person be able to jump in and get results. You don't have to recruit any friends. You don't have to join as like a business opportunity. You don't have to go like burn out relationships with people. You don't even have to be good at speaking in front of camera. No one ever even needs to see your face. All you have to be good at is basically following instructions. If you're coachable, you're motivated, you're teachable, you can make money with this. So I've never seen anything like this before. It's the first time ever. That's why I'm so excited about it. How much is the March 1st program? The March 1st program is going to be, I think, a $2,000 program. But for if you're there on March 1st, we are going to open it up for a limited time for free in exchange for testimonials. One testimonial for how good the training is, and another testimonial when you get your first Shopify sale. So as long as you're there when the doors open March 1st, don't worry, I'm going to start prepping this every single day. We're going to give away a bunch of copies on March 1st for this launch for free. My goal is to get this in as many people's hands without charging money at all for that program. Let's see, would this be compatible with Ty Lopez's program? Yes. In fact, if you're in Ty Lopez's program, SMMA, I'm one of the instructors in that program. I teach, I think, 3 modules inside of the SMMA program. So make sure you watch those modules if you haven't already. And yes, this is compatible. These skills are perfect for anybody that has their own agency, because you can learn how to be able to build e-commerce stores for people. And every single time you build a store for a client, you're building a revenue source, you're building a brand. Everything we teach is exactly transferable to your own agency. Jennifer, you have a store, but you need Facebook help? We're down to help you. Listen, you should follow these guys, okay? Lawrence, you guys want to quickly just give them your social media or something like that for people that want help? Let me pass it around. Reintroduce yourself, because a whole new group is on now. Reintroduce yourself, a quick 1-minute testimonial, and give me your social media.
Cool, yeah. Lawrence Aponte here. Basically started e-commerce about 18 months ago, had no experience, and here I'm about $100,000 away from crossing my $1 million mark in sales. You can follow me on Snapchat at Flex2264, or just search me on Facebook.
Hey guys and girls, Damien Coughlin is my name. Born and raised in Ireland, now living in Phoenix, Arizona, with the guys here at the Marketers Mansion networking. You can follow me, search me on Facebook, Damien Coughlin. You can also follow me on Snapchat at DamoC17. That's DAMOC17. And I love giving value back. E-commerce is really hot right now. And if you ever need any information, contact any 3 or any 4 of us. So I'm going to pass you on to Aaron right now.
Hey, what's up, you guys? My name is Aaron Burton. I started e-commerce about 2 years ago with Shopify. I didn't know anything about e-commerce, but eventually, I just got really good with Facebook ads, and that led me to basically start building out stores and eventually start flipping stores for high five figures. So you can follow me on Snapchat at Aaron Burton Live. That is AARONBURTON Live. And yeah, thanks again, guys, for joining the live.
Let's see where we're at. All right, I don't know if it just cut out right there, but we are back. And the sunset is gone, but we still got the fire pit going. And we still got the homie hanging out with us. You want to say what's up? So listen, you guys, here's an example. Oh, he did say what's up. Are people passionate about dogs? What do you guys think? Yeah. They're extremely passionate about dogs, right? Because a dog is like a family member. So it's like a basic example is like get into a niche with dogs. Choose a breed of dog, build a whole entire store around that. Or choose something dog related, like maybe like animal rescue or pet rescue or dog rescue, or do something in that niche. And then what you could do is you can have clothing, you can have print on demand clothing, you can have products, you can have all kinds of stuff. It's just great to see what the possibilities are, okay? Lots of opportunity, guys. And all we are is we are a community of e-commerce professionals doing this. And you know, what's different is that we're willing to share the strategies, okay? We're creating a win-win situation. We benefit because we do have free programs, but then we also charge for some of the programs. So there's a financial benefit on our side, but you benefit because we're sharing information that we otherwise would just be keeping a secret, right? Otherwise, we would just be all of us keeping the information because we wouldn't want to create any competition. So it creates the ultimate win-win situation, and that's what we're able to help you with. So, you guys, I'm excited. I'll hang on a couple more minutes, then I got to get home. I'm catching a flight tomorrow morning to go hang out with my kids all weekend in California. So I'm excited about that. Hey, Petrie. Look at that. Aw. Look at people get passionate about dogs. You guys should create a dog store, a dog niche, and also think about what other things people are passionate about. You know, hey, why don't we do this? Why don't we pass around a little free value? Think of a couple niches maybe that people are passionate about. Let's just brainstorm right now with people. Let's give people ideas. Let them think in their mind. If they were to build a random niche and flip it, what are some like sub niches and stuff like that are popular? Okay, like we obviously talked about dogs, so I'll keep on that topic and let these guys think of a couple niches real quick. But what you do is you take animals, then you go down to pets, and then you go down to like dogs, and then you go down to like breeds of dogs, okay? You could do the same thing, like animals, and then you go to like pets and you can go to something else like cats and then breeds of cats, or you can go to horses. Look, anybody that has a horse, okay? If somebody has a horse, think about how much of their life goes into taking care of that horse. Would they want to buy jewelry? Would a woman want to buy like a heart necklace that had a horse in it? Would she want to buy a bracelet that had a horse in it? Would she want to buy a t-shirt that talks about like this gal loves horses or whatever it might be? There's so many options. If she wanted to buy shoes, wouldn't it be better if the shoes had a horse on it? If she wanted to buy whatever it was, then there's horse products, there's horse accessories, there's horse gear. And here's the best part. You're building your own e-commerce store, but you're just finding products on our wholesale sites. We give you access to literally millions of products. You just search and find jewelry, mugs, phone cases, you name it, that have horse-related stuff on it. You put it in your horse store. You build a whole horse brand, you build it up, then you flip it, then you go to another one. So I just want to start you out with a couple, which is like breeds of dogs, breeds of cats, horses, anything like that people might be passionate about. Anybody here got any ideas you want to pass it around and share?
Yeah, some more niches are like occupational titles, so like nurses, doctors, lawyers. Those are always good